We're going to properly ground this ceiling box. I had to move a ceiling box in this closet. It was originally here, and that was not in the proper center line, so I've moved it over here. This is a retrofit box from Hubble. It's actually rated for supporting ceiling fans. We're not going to put a ceiling fan here, but I like the fact that it spans the trusses above, and it actually uses the trusses to support its weight. I don't really like the retrofit boxes that use the ceiling wallboard to support the fixture's weight. There are two cables coming into the box. The cable on the left is actually going out to a metal-clad cable that's for a different recessed lighting fixture that was installed, and the cable on the right is the power feed coming in. You'll note that this box has a grounding screw, and we're going to use this. The bare copper ground wire and the green insulated copper wire. We're going to connect all these together in the proper fashion. Take a minute to talk about safety. Oftentimes people will think that the black wire is the most important wire when they're making the connections on an electrical circuit. In part that's true, but really everything's important because remember, it's a circuit. But really it's the green ground that's the most important because that's the safety. The ground system is what gives you a measure of protection in case there's a fault. So if you don't treat the ground system with the greatest respect, you can lose the safety that it provides. This ground connection, we're going to use the green wire nuts from Ideal called Greenie. These are great because they have a hole in the tip, and this lets you feed through over the ground wire to connect to your wiring device. We also have an extra length of ground wire. If the ground wire, the bare ground wire that was in the box was longer, we wouldn't need this. But unfortunately it's not quite long enough, so we're going to use an extra section here, and I'll show you how to wire it in. First thing I'll do is use my needle nose pliers to make a loop on the loose copper wire. So I'll come up to the box and attach the bare copper wire that I just put the loop in to the green grounding screw. Note how the long part of that bare copper wire comes to the right of the screw and goes around in a clockwise fashion. This is intentional, and this is the way it should be done with any electrical wire going around a screw. This way, when that screw is tightened, the loop closes and makes it even a better connection. See how that loop's tightening up and closing? That's what we like to see. So with that long wire on the green screw grounding the box, we have 3 wires. Okay, here's where our greenie comes in. We'll put this on the copper wire here and feed it up and tighten it, and we'll make this connection. I like to tighten this until I just about see the wires behind it starting to turn. See, now I know I've got it tight enough. So my box is grounded, and I've got a long wire that I can attach to my wiring device or light. I can carefully push these wires back up into the box, and I've got a really good solution. Thanks for watching.